from Jessica York outside of the Dish studio. I'm here to interview comedian Ben Gleib. It'll be my third time, but since it's his first time with a new comedy special on Showtime, we thought we'd bring the studio to him. And special to us, it's the first time anyone's rolled cameras in the compound. I hope he's here.
Hey, what's up, Jessica?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good to see you.
Come on in, good to see you
you
too.
Wow,
This is the
fancy.
place. Thanks.
Like the ultimate man cave. Cameras have not been in here before.
Never been a camera in the house.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive. We painted this door. This is Art Deco door.
Uh-huh.
And then these photos I took on my iPhone.
You did.
This is a
Burning Man.
It's just rain.
Rain on my windshield.
Mm-hmm. Is that a
On
song?
my windshield.
This was my grandparents' Chinese screen, and they're not secured, so if an earthquake hit, we'd be in big trouble.
Oh yeah. Oof.
So that's good. And what else we got? The Constitution.
Everyone needs one of those on their
I've
coffee
not
table.
opened it, but it looks impressive. Makes me
Really?
seem intellectual.
Look at this.
They're similar shape.
Notorious B.I.G. coaster. I would think that having a special on Showtime would be like, I've made it, but actually having a pool in your backyard, kind of making it.
I suppose that's true, but the special far more important to me. If I had to choose our stamp special, that's the culmination of like all my 16 years of stand-up that I've been working towards, or having a pool. I would definitely choose the stamp special. I don't even swim very much. I used to want to get married too, you know? You know who ruined that for me though? Married people. Because no one's excited about being married. What's the best response you ever get when you ask somebody what married life is like? The best response you get is, yeah, it's great. No, it's good, it's good. It's good, it's like they're asking you, is it good? It's good, right? No, it's good, it's great. How's that new video game you bought? Amazing, dude. Definitively amazing. You have to get this video game. How's marriage? It's good, it's good. It's good for you, try it, it's good.
I love that chandelier.
Thank you very much.
So
This was in the
decorative.
house, and my friend didn't want to keep it, but I thought I liked it, and so he thought of painting it black, and we painted it black. It was very, and then my ex-girlfriend drew the circle on the ceiling, and then we're not together anymore, but I still have this lovely memory of her.
Oh, the black hole. Reminds me of you.
We're still friends.
Oh,
and
sorry.
so it's cool. Hi, Rome.
Hi, Rome.
Yeah, this is my bar right there. And one of a few bars I have spread throughout the house. Come to the kitchen. It's an old house from built in 1950. This is my coffee machine. It makes hot chocolate and tea and espresso and coffee. Here's something I want to show you. This is an original table from the Improv
Oh, cool.
restaurant. They gave it to me when the restaurant closed down. They just reopened it, so they're one table shy now. I'm not giving it back. Table and chairs from the Improv, original menu. These are lineups from some of my favorite lineups I've collected over the years. This is from about 10 or 12 years ago when I was first starting out in the stand-up scene. It's a show with Zach Galifianakis, Sarah Silverman, the Sklar brothers, Adam Hunter. Just, you know.
The original menu, huh?
The original menu.
I'll have the Improv chopped salad.
We are out of that.
I think maybe we should move to the next room.
Not a bad. I want to show you one more thing before we do. So this
okay.
right here is my goal list for 2016. It's the world's most disorganized.
Enjoy but prioritize.
Yes.
Seriously, man.
No, be a serious man.
Be a serious
Be
man.
very prolific. And
Fair.
so I've got a lot of different goals I want to accomplish this year. 8 Today Show appearances. I'm regular on the Today Show. I have a cash marks. I already have 2 down, but I'm a little bit behind schedule.
2? You've been on the Today Show twice?
Twice this year. I've been on 7 times. But
How do you come up with your material?
I just steal from other comedians.
Smart. Recycle. It's
Yeah.
It's green
Yeah.
comedy.
It works out well for people when they do that. No, I write all day. I don't write all day, I take that back. It makes it sound like I have a good work ethic. I do not. I just write throughout the day whenever a joke hits me. Whenever I think of something funny in the moment, I always write then, immediately write it down on my phone. I pledged that to myself when I was 18. I'd always write down whatever joke I think of. And God, that was 20 years ago. Even on your wedding day, you're not excited about being married. Most people don't even write their own vows. The one day you invited the whole world to celebrate your love, you don't have one sentence about the person. You got any vows? I got nothing. Whatever the priest got. Ditto on his thoughts. The guy we met today, his thoughts. I agree with his thoughts completely. And when people do write their own vows, they're never impressive. They're never a huge compliment. People always use this one phrase that they're very proud of it. They always say, there's no one else I could be with. That's not a compliment. They're saying there's no one else. I looked everywhere. There's nobody else. Oh, you are the only dummy that wanted any part of this. We're like one step away from our vows being, let's get married, LOL. This is the guest bedroom / art gallery.
Oh, yeah.
It's my little art collection it's not much, but I've put it together over the years.
You like to collect things.
I do, I'm a collector of
Yeah.
things. I do. And that's why I was living, all of this was fit into one bedroom apartment. It was...
That you did your podcast in.
Right.
Oh, hey.
There was not a lot of room in there. So it's nice to have some room finally. This is me and Sandy Koufax, the elusive baseball hero. It's hard to even ever meet him. The picture didn't even come out, so the cameras don't even capture the man.
George Carlin.
Yes.
Take off and...
On my shirt, too.
Yeah. You a big fan?
Yeah, he's the reason I'm a stand-up comedian. I love George Carlin so much. Yeah, he's just was always the most hilarious and honest and raw and just truthful comedian, and he inspired me to be a comedian for sure. Johnny Carson's what made me want to be a TV host, and George Carlin is what made me want to be a stand-up comedian.
Is that your grandfather?
This right here?
Yeah.
No, that is not that's a picture my grandma took in China, I believe.
Oh.
See my point? Sand. It's granules of sand.
Oh.
Just throughout every muscle in my
That's
non-worked out body.
Pretty great.
Thank you very much. Everything's crooked now. Okay.
Okay, you feeling okay?
Mm-hmm.
This,
Neurotic part.
do you need a moment to straighten up?
No, I'm gonna pretend like I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think he's gonna need a minute.
Welcome to a very special rivalry edition of Idiot Test. Bald guys think hairy guys are idiots because they spend tons of money on shampoo, conditioner, and costly haircuts. Hairy guys think bald guys are idiots because what woman wants to run her fingers through an empty scalp? Tonight we have the hairy Brandon and Clinton. And the very bald Tom and Michael. One of these teams will get to play for $10,000. The other will go home feeling like a 5 o'clock shadow of their former selves. This is my bedroom.
Ooh, we are getting exclusive access.
Yeah, I would say this is where the magic happens, but I think we both know that's not true.
Okay.
Not a magician, just a regular man. Ladies, if that sounds great, then, hi. I'll do my best. What's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, watch this.
What?
Okay. So, it sets quite a mood.
Yeah, it does.
It sets quite a mood.
What if I said yellow? Woo! That's yellow. Oh, that's more greenish white.
Yellow? There we go. Yellow's not its strong suit. Can you say blue?
Not impressed.
Just say blue, because look.
Blue.
If you'd said blue. Huh?
Okay. I don't think that's the last thing we should see in here. You need to take a look at his shoe collection.
Oh, yes.
This is an insane amount of shoes for a dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're missing a bunch down here as well. There's a bunch, and you found it. That's my Burning Man jacket.
That's nice.
I feel very comfortable in it. That's part of the gangster part of me coming out. Kind of a pimp coat.
Yeah.
You see? You wouldn't expect this from a neurotic Jewish comedian. Here's my office. Come on in.
Wow, you do have some pretty great lighting.
Thank you, yes. So
No shortage of memorabilia in here either.
that's a good point. This is sort of my ego room. Yeah. First of all, this was my grandfather's desk and chair. And that's my grandfather right there. He's my hero. He's an amazing man. Escaped the Holocaust, helped reunite children that were in the Holocaust with homes in Israel and with their families. And my grandmother did this mosaic painting of all the different countries that my family's from. The countries in gold are where my family's from. So that's that. And just to show you also how neurotic I am, I was debating forever what to call the special. And I had all these titles in mind. So Neurotic Gangster was one. I was gonna go #NoFilter for a long time. And I did not. Grace Helbig, I found out after we already called it that, and there's a whole bit I have about Instagram, how we use filters on things, Instagram to make life seem better than it is. I have addictions, okay? I don't like to talk about it, but you dragged it out of me. I'm addicted to Instagram. Okay, I said it. I'm addicted to Instagram. If you don't know what Instagram is, it's an app you get on your phone where you take pictures of things, and then you add a filter to it, so you look like a much better photographer than you are. And all I do now is try to find beauty in the world. Never saw beauty anywhere. But now I can get likes on it. So all I do is try to convert beauty to likes. That's all I do. How can I make that sunset about me? How can I take that beautiful sunset and get compliments about me for that? Hey, Ben, great sunset. Thank you so much. Thank you. I did that sunset. All I do, I'm addicted to it, taking pictures of everything. Yesterday, I pulled up in my car to a red light, and I saw this adorable 4-year-old girl by like a mailbox in a ballerina costume. I started taking a picture, and I realized everything I'm doing is very inappropriate right now. Her father was like, "What are you doing?" I got nervous and sped off. But in my defense, 63 likes. Yeah.
Great house.
Well, that's not it.
But wait, there's more?
This is not a closet right here. This is my voiceover booth.
What?
Right here.
Of course you have a voiceover booth.
Yeah, I'm a voiceover actor, and I even do
Check, mic check, 1, 2,
voiceover
1, 2.
for idiot test here sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes when they need pickups.
Your idiot test starts now.
It's exactly right. This
Really good
closes.
soundproof. Excuse us.
Oh, it's super. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. And the soundproof curtain opens up into the movie theater.
Is this where you hide the bodies?
I don't like to give away the locations really, but let's just say it's one of the options.
Wow.
Is that cool?
This is very cool.
Thanks.
Oh, well, hey, look, idiot test.
Oh my God.
Is that you?
My show is on. That's incredibly weird. I'm so embarrassed. Let's keep it on.
Okay.
You guys look like Nordic warriors.
Or Vikings, whatever.
Or Vikings. In this first round, you and your partner will be playing together. Keep in mind the answer is always somewhere on the screen. The first test begins at $300, and every second you don't answer, you will lose 20 bucks.
All
The
right.
money meter will not stop till the test is complete.
Okay.
Get the answer right, the money goes in your bank. Get it wrong, or run out of time, you get nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Is that super clear?
Yeah,
Super clear.
Let's do this.
Were you guys able to hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Awesome, because your first idiot test begins now.
Touch the one that's likely to make the most comebacks.
The most comebacks, the boomerang.
Boomerang, yeah. You sure? All right.
You locked in with $120 in the money meter. You touched the boomerang. Why?
It's the only thing that if you throw it, it comes back.
Yeah, and Lindsay Lohan, we all know she's not coming back. And Pauly Shore, well, he had his time. Mel Gibson messed up in Malibu. And then this guy right here, Nicolas Cage, I mean, he made National Treasure, so we all know.
That is true. Nicolas Cage, though, is probably thinking right now, he's like, why didn't he touch me? The only thing there that would come back when you throw it is a boomerang. It'll do it every time. 120 bucks in your bank. Nicely done. Let's say you and I were here on a date in my theater, theoretically, hypothetically.
Theoretically. Okay, yeah.
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 It's hard for you to imagine, I
Yeah.
get it, but just pretend,
Okay.
okay? And lean forward a little bit. Let's say we're here, okay? You're watching.
Very bossy. Okay, we're watching.
Okay, we're just
We're
chilling
watching
here.
you.
Yeah, we're watching me on TV. Okay, so it's great already. You're already in a great place. You're entertained. I'm being funny on the game show. You're getting questions right because you're really smart. And you know, maybe things are happening between us. It's easy. Boom. You ever been so turned on in your life?
Is there more to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Let's go
Okay,
check out
yeah.
more of the house. Absolutely, that's
do
probably
that.
a solid move. And let me show you the backyard.
The backyard. So you always dress like a game show host?
Okay, that is hurtful. Sounded a little derogatory the way you said that. I will let it slide.
Except today.
Right, this is
Yeah,
my
what do you call
casual-
this?
I call this gangster. I call this neurotic gangster gear.
Neurotic Gangster.
June 3rd on Showtime.
On the next Showtime Comedy Club.
I'm tired of public restrooms in general. The sink does not recognize your existence. What angle did they expect us to come in for this hand washing? Did they think we were gonna dive bomb in and tickle under the fucking thing?
Ben Gleib, Neurotic Gangster. Premieres Friday, June 3rd on Showtime.
And ping pong.
Yes,
I
of
believe
course.
you owe me a rematch.
That's not even how you serve.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Ah!
Sweet revenge right off the top. I knew you had a lucky moment before. That's 2 points in a row for me.
Damn it. We'll just use our first game.
We're gonna use the first game.
Okay.
It's a likely
Hey,
statement.
I haven't played ping pong since I saw you last.
Yeah, because you
Because
want.
I don't have a ping pong table and I have a social life. Oh wait, did I say that last thing out loud?
Listen, if it makes you happy to point out the fact that I don't have a very active social life, that's your right as a person. I just want you to know. You started juggling there with one ball. You don't have to use this part if you don't want. You can keep your prior glory.
We're totally not going to use this part.
Use it, please use it. Can you use it, please? I need this. Ping pong's very important to me.
What is that?
I can't show you that. I can't show you that.
That's where the dead bodies are.
I wouldn't call them dead. I'd call them malnourished and scared. This is the Moroccan speakeasy
Moroccan.
/ ashram.
Oh, wow. This is a Moroccan speakeasy.
It is, right?
Yeah, I feel like I can speak easier in here. You're
Yeah,
right.
it really creates, because if you feel foreign, like you're traveling, no one else can hear you because you speak a different language.
Right. Should we sit down and
Sure.
address the elephant in the room? I've noticed some rhinos, hippos, lots of African animals.
Well, it's true. It's because of my African heritage that I tried to. I'm the Rachel Dolezal of comedians.
Okay.
I pretend to be an African American, and I'm not.
You fooled me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's, we should probably shut these candles down.
Not a bad idea. Why did you guys both decide to grow your hair so long?
I just didn't want to cut it.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut it. It's and on top of that, you don't have that much to do. If you want it out of your way, you put it in a ponytail. Put it up in a man bun. I don't know if you know about that. It's just a thing.
Man bun Mondays.
No, I never want to know anything about man buns.
Yep.
Does it ever bother you that you have to do it seems sort of a girly move oftentimes to go like,
Oh yeah, I had to come to terms with that it's okay to do that.
let's continue.
Let's do it.
You're ready
Money.
to test. Starts now.
What a transformation. What food most likely helped him do it?
Okay, celery, donuts, transformation. What food helped him do it?
$60.
Celery.
$20. And your time ran out. Let me give you a quick garden tour. This is a old lady's bench that I bought because I thought it'd be fun.
Okay.
I've never sat in it.
Well, this is only for old ladies, but you could sit here too.
All right. It's like mistletoe.
And so,
See my point?
did you plant your own garden?
Yeah, yes, I did. So I planted a couple of them so I could say I planted it. I don't have much. What's the phrase? I don't have many green thumbs.
Yeah. Is it? I think it's.
Perfect.
I don't have a green thumb.
I don't know how. I don't even have two of them.
Lovely place you have here, Ben.
Thank you. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you for inviting us.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate it. Tell us about your Showtime special.
I'm so excited about it. So I've been doing stand-up 16 years, and I finally got a special, and it's the special is pretty much the best of my 16 years. I really put like all my classic bits, even bits I hadn't been doing in a couple of years. I brought them back and worked them out and made them fresh again, and it's just like the best of really like a lot of the things that have been going through my slightly off-kilter brain for a decade and a half.
Now, you've been doing stand-up for 16 years, but what point did you know that you wanted to do this and that you knew you were funny enough to be a stand-up?
I think really at age like 5 or 6, I knew that I wanted to be a comedian, and I think I knew I could do it maybe by 7 or 8. I think I knew I had the comedic brain that could entertain people. I was always making people laugh already at that age, you know, sort of at will. I mean, not always. I wasn't batting 1,000, but I was pretty good. But I didn't decide for sure to do it until the end of my freshman year of college. I had a TV show at UCSD called The Gleib Show. It was a late night talk show, kind of like Johnny Carson, David Letterman's shows. And it was this big success show, and it was just like live in the quad at the end of the school year. And my parents drove up, and it was just a really cool, the crowd just loved it. They just laughed for an hour plus of stuff that I wrote, and I knew it. After that show that night, I said to myself, I'm doing this for sure as a career. And, yeah.
And you are a comedian and a host. Mm-hmm. Huh? So bravo.
You can say game show host. I'm not embarrassed.
Well, okay, he's a game show host. So I wasn't embarrassed either. I was just trying to tie in that, you know, hosting your own live show like the Carson Show, where comedy and hosting mix. So, yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
Dreams come true.
Yeah, I guess I've manifested exactly what I wanted to do. It's weird. It's weird that like sometimes you really can, if you focus on something, you can create specifically what you want. But I don't know if it's anything like The Secret or Universal Secrets, as much as it's just like you just are an obstinate idiot and you don't accept anything but the exact thing. You just like don't say yes to other things until that one thing comes along. And you're like, finally, let's do the thing I've been wanting the whole time.
What would you say your brand of comedy is?
Brand X, Russell Brand.
Yeah? Does he know that?
My brand of comedy, I don't know. It's a mixture of a lot of different things. I've always thought that the push that everybody tries to get you into a box comedically and tries to say, oh, you should only be observational, or you should only be political, or you should only do crowd work and improvise with the crowd. I like to do a little bit of all of it, and so I do. Part of my act is smarter, more thoughtful things that have societal commentary in them, and I comment in the special about racism and about why I think vegetarians are wrong and why I think that, you know, perhaps marriage isn't the best idea. But then I also do some very dirty jokes, some very stupid jokes, some observational jokes. I tell a couple personal stories in this special, more personal I've ever really been on stage, or at least on televised stand-up that I've done in TV sets. I tell stories about eating pot cookies with my dad. And then another time I had a pot brownie at my parents' house. They didn't know I ate, and then things went south for me. I was sure I was dying. And my family was having a great conversation. I didn't want to interrupt their lovely talk with my death, so I wanted to die quietly in the corner. And I share these personal moments that became funny because I did not die. The story would be less funny if I died.
It would be a shorter story.
It'd be a shorter story, and I wouldn't be able to be the one telling it.
Yeah.
So that'd be another comic, be like stealing my own life for his own glory, and that's not cool.
What's so great about a special on Showtime? Like, how does it feel to be the one coming out with a show on Showtime? And then why should people watch?
It's incredible. I mean, Showtime is one of the biggest names in comedy. They have been putting out specials for so long, and people I admired have had specials on there. You know, HBO and Showtime, I feel like, are the two names that we've all known as like the standard bearers for stand-up comedy specials. So people should watch because it's a great network that I support because they make great programming decisions, and I want to make that clear to the Showtime people. You guys know what you're doing. You're making great moves, but you're gonna laugh if you watch my special for 1 hour straight. No commercials. That's another nice thing about it. It's just it's like seeing just the most pure form of stand-up, and it's just unedited, unfiltered. There's just nothing. There's no Amaro filter trying to make me look better. It's just me on the stage, and I mean, you know, I put on a tie for the people. It was a packed crowd in Santa Barbara. I don't know how else to explain it. It was fun, and I think people will enjoy watching it, and they will get laughter in their bodies from watching it. It'll come out of their bodies.
Laughter will come out.
I'm gonna make laughter come out of your body, whoever watches it. I promise you
I think
that.
that's a challenge.
Or your money back. And that's not I don't mean.
Can you do that?
Well, because you don't pay for individual programs, so there's no money being spent by the viewer.
It's proverbial
It's more amortized across all of the programming. Basic point is watch it and then don't hold me to the money thing.
Okay. Thank you so much for the tour
You're welcome.
for giving us such great access.
Anytime at all, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Take care. I hope to see you soon.
Yes. Well, I will see you on Showtime.
I like that. June 3rd.
June 3rd.
Cool. Okay, I don't get it. So you think the home audience is supposed to believe that the camera lives in my house? That's the premise that we're going with?